A very good evening and warm welcome to Dharma Television's Collective News. This is Srishti Khadki. Let's move on to today's top stories. Youths have organized a symbolic parliament to protest against dissolvement of parliament. The vaccine against corona provided by Indian government to Nepal will be brought to Nepal on Thursday. A team of Nepalese climbers has become the first ever to summit the world's second highest mountain, K2. Newly elected US President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris taking oath of position and secrecy today. Audi is teaming up with China's oldest car maker, FAW, to produce luxury electric vehicles. Here we go for news in detail. Youths have organized a symbolic parliament in Kathmandu to protest against the dissolution of the House of Representatives. The Nepal teen leaders held a symbolic meeting of the National Assembly of Padmodaya Street in Putali Sadak, stating that the essence of the constitution is the improved parliamentary system. They stress on the duty of all citizens to save the constitution. The youths participating in the meeting said that it was the duty of all the citizens to save the constitution. Bisal Kesi, a youth from Nepal teen leaders, said they did not symbolic meeting demanding resignation of Prime Minister Oli. He informed that a symbolic meeting was organized for spontaneously.
भन्ने विषयमा छलफल गरियोस् भनी यो विशेष महत्त्वको प्रस्ताव पेश गर्न चाहन्छु।
हुन्छ भन्नुहुने माननीय सदस्यहरूले हुन्छ भन्नुहोस्। हुन्छ। हुन्न भन्नुहुने माननीय सदस्यहरूले हुन्न भन्नुहोस्। हुन्छ भन्ने माननीय सदस्यहरूको बहुमत हुन गएकोमा आजको बैठकमा यो प्रस्तावबारे छलफल प्रारम्भ हुन्छ।
सबैजनालाई नमस्कार।
देशमा झन्डै 2 तिहाईको सरकार बनेको छ, तर यो 2 तिहाईको सरकारको दम्बले हाम्रा प्रधानमन्त्री र सिङ्गो कम्युनिस्ट पार्टीलाई विवेकहीन बनाइदियो। कम्युनिस्ट पार्टीको आन्तरिक कलह र प्रधानमन्त्रीको सनकले आज देश ठुलो दुर्घटनामा परेको छ।
भिन्नता देख्दिन महोदय, उहाँले भनेअनुसार विगतका संवैधानिक पृष्ठभूमि र अभ्यास छ भन्नुभएको।
आदिमा साथ पदार्थले विभिन्न हमलाहरू छोडिएको छ। देशको वर्तमान राजनीतिक अवस्थासँग जोखेर
प्रणाली एउटा हुन सक्छ, तर संविधान हरेक
यो पछिल्लो समय चाहिँ पौष 5 गते जब मन्त्री परिषदको बैठकबाट चाहिँ प्रतिनिधि सभा विघटनको लागि सिफारिस भएर सम्माननीय राष्ट्रपतिज्यूले त्यसलाई चाहिँ सदर गर्नुभयो। यसको चाहिँ चौतर्फी विरोध भइरहेको छ। अहिले हामीले चाहिँ युवाहरूको भूमिकाबाट के देख्छौँ भने राजनीतिमा उनीहरूको वितृष्णा छ, म राजनीति गर्न चाहन्न, म बुझ्न चाहन्न भन्ने खालको वितृष्णा जाग्दै गर्दा हामीले चाहिँ के गर्यौँ भने नेपाल टिन लिडर्स फोरमबाट चाहिँ हामी राजनीतिमा हाम्रो पनि चाहिँ भूमिका रहन्छ, हामीले पनि ठिकलाई ठिक र बेठिकलाई बेठिक भन्न सक्नुपर्छ भन्ने हामीले चाहिँ सोच्यौँ र एउटा चाहिँ सडक बहस जस्तो कार्यक्रम नमुना संसद कार्यक्रम चलाउँ, जसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ प्रधानमन्त्रीको यो कदम चाहिँ गलत छ, यो कुनै पनि हालतमा सही छैन भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ राष्ट्रिय सभाको बैठक मार्फत चाहिँ बैठक जसरी नमुना संसदबाट चाहिँ हामी यसलाई चाहिँ खारेज गरौँ र प्रधानमन्त्रीले संविधानलाई नै कुल्चेर अगाडि बढेको कारणले गर्दाखेरि के अरे प्रधानमन्त्रीलाई राजीनामा गर्नलाई यहाँबाट हामी निर्देशन दिने गरी हामीले यो चाहिँ साङ्केतिक रूपमा प्रधानमन्त्रीको कदमको विरोध गर्छौँ।
After the dissolution of House of Representatives by President Bidyadevi Bhandari, with the recommendation of Prime Minister KP Oli, there has been a widespread protest. Corona has been confirmed in 318 more people in Nepal on Wednesday. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, the number of corona infections in Nepal has reached 268,310. Similarly, 6 more people have died due to corona today. Altogether, the number of deaths due to corona in Nepal has reached 1,975, whereas total number of recoveries has reached 2,62,642. At present, 3,693 people are in isolation and 172 people in quarantine. So far, 2,026,726 PCRs have been tested in Nepal. The vaccine against corona provided by the Indian government to Nepal will be brought to Nepal on Thursday. Speaking at a press conference at the Ministry of Health and Population on Wednesday, Health Minister Hriday Tripathi said that 1 million doses of coronavirus vaccine provided by Government of India would be brought to Nepal on Thursday. Health workers on the front lines will be vaccinated in the first phase to prevent and control corona infection. He said that all preparations have been completed for the vaccination campaign. Minister Tripathi said that it was a unique example of friendship between Nepal and India and hoped to help in the purchase of vaccines in the coming days. He also claimed that the vaccine procurement process would be transparent. Minister Tripathi added that the government was constantly working for the control and prevention of corona epidemic.
19 विरुद्धको खोप अनुदानमा उपलब्ध गराएको छ र यसको लागि म सम्माननीय प्रधानमन्त्री श्री केपी शर्मा ओलीज्यू, नेपाल सरकार, यस मन्त्रालय र नेपाली जनताको तर्फबाट भारत सरकार, भारतका प्रधानमन्त्री र उहाँका प्रतिनिधि भारतीय राजदूत महोदयलाई म हार्दिक धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु र कृतज्ञता प्रकट गर्न चाहन्छु। यस युद्धमा यो अमूल्य उपहार मैले पहिले पनि भनेको थिएँ, भ्याक्सिन मात्र स्वास्थ्य सामग्री रहेन या व्यावसायिक सामग्री रहेन, यो एक किसिमले राजनीतिक सामग्रीको रूपमा विकसित भइसकेको छ। सीमित देशका सीमित कम्पनीहरूमा मात्रै उत्पादन भइरहेकोले गर्दा हाम्रो लागि उपयुक्त यसको भण्डारण, यसको ढुवानी र खोप अभियानलाई सफलतापूर्वक सम्पन्न गर्नको लागि आवश्यक पर्ने भ्याक्सिन हामीलाई जुन आवश्यक छ, यही आवश्यकता परिपूर्ति गर्ने किसिमको भ्याक्सिन भोलि नै काठमाडौँमा अवतरण हुँदैछ। महामहिम राजदूत महोदय, हामीले आफ्नो जनसङ्ख्याको 72% जनसङ्ख्यालाई खोपको लागि उपयुक्त जनसङ्ख्याको रूपमा चिन्हित गरिसकेका छौँ, जसमध्ये 3% जनसङ्ख्या, जसमा सफाई कर्मी, चिकित्सा कर्मी, एम्बुलेन्सका चालक र व्यवस्थापनमा संलग्न व्यक्तित्वहरू, सुरक्षाकर्मी मित्रहरूलाई जो हाम्रा अहिलेसम्म कोभिड विरुद्धको संघर्षका प्रथम योद्धा हुन्, ती योद्धाहरूलाई पहिलो प्राथमिकतामा राखेर हामी खोप अभियान तिनलाई केन्द्रबिन्दु बनाएर हामी सञ्चालन गर्दैछौँ। हाम्रो कानुनी, प्रशासनिक, आर्थिक र प्राविधिक सबै तयारीहरू पूरा भइसकेको म यहाँहरूलाई अवगत गराउन चाहन्छु। खरिद प्रक्रिया अगाडि बढाएर मैले पहिले सुरुमै भने पारदर्शी ढङ्गले गरिनेछ यो काम। पहिले दिनै मैले भनेको थिएँ कि मैले अन्य कुनै त्यस्तो अपारदर्शी काम गर्ने छैन र त्यस्तो फाइलमा म ओम पनि लेख्दिनँ। त्यसकारणले यसलाई तपाईहरु निश्चिन्त भएर, पत्रकार साथीहरूलाई पनि मेरो आग्रह के छ भने यस विषयको संवेदनशीलता, हाम्रो मूल काम के हो भने संक्रमणलाई रोक्ने र संक्रमित भइसकेको उपचार गर्ने।
At the press conference, Indian Ambassador to Nepal, Binay Mohan Quatra, informed that India has given priority to Nepal for providing corona vaccine. He said India would continue to increase corona vaccine production.
I would also like to mention that Nepal would be among the first few countries to receive this vaccine outside India. You would all be familiar that the rollout of the vaccine in India started only on the 16th, which was, I think, Saturday or Sunday. So, a vaccine coming to Nepal within a week of that roughly, is effectively a parallel, effort, parallel to the effort within India. In my view, the vaccine cooperation between India and Nepal and the arrival of vaccine in Nepal over the next few days signifies three firsts. One, it signifies people first, most important. Two, it signifies friendship first. And three, it signifies neighborhood first. The vaccine itself is also a result of a very strong base of vaccine production in India. I'm sure you're aware roughly 70% of all vaccines in the world are effectively sourced from India for various global supply.
India has started providing vaccines to South Asian countries, including Nepal, under the vaccine-friendly campaign. Nepal Police Club has bagged its first victory in the Prime Minister's Cup ODI men's cricket tournament. Police Club defeated Far Western Province by 9 wickets in a match played at the TU Cricket Ground in Kirtipur on Wednesday. Police Club completed the target of 111 runs set by Far West by losing only 1 wicket in 17 overs. Earlier, after losing the toss and batting first, Sudhir Pashchim was bowled out for 110 in 33 overs. Police Club has added 2 points in 2 games with the victory. Police Club in Group B lost to Bagmati Province in the first match. This is the second consecutive defeat of the Far West. Similarly, departmental team Trivan Army Club has emerged victorious in another match played on Wednesday. This is the third consecutive victory of the Army Club by defeating State 1 by 4 wickets at Mulpani Cricket Ground. Army Club completed the target of 132 runs set by State 1 by losing 6 wickets in 29 overs. Earlier winning the toss and batting first, Province 1 was all out for 131 runs in 40 overs. With the victory, the Army has reached the semi-finals. Army Club of Group A has added 6 points in 3 games. The top-ranked Army Club now has 1 game left to play. Earlier, the Army had defeated Gandaki and Karnali. This is the third consecutive defeat of State 1. A team of Nepalese climbers has become the first ever to summit the world's second highest mountain, K2. K2 along the Pakistan-China border is notoriously challenging with high winds and sub-zero temperatures. One of the leading members of the team is a former Gurkha and British Special Forces soldier, Nirmal Purja. Pakistan felicitated a team of 10 Nepali climbers for making history by becoming the first to scale the world's second highest mountain, K2, which is considered as the world's most dangerous and challenging peak. 8,611 meters high K2 is located in Gilgit-Baltistan side of the Karakoram range. Mount K2 was never scaled in winter. The history was made by 10 Nepali climbers on Saturday. The achievement was made possible with the collaborative effort between the climbers affiliated with multiple teams led by Nirmal Purja and Mingma Gyalje Sherpa. 86 climbers have lost lives during attempts to climb the peak between the first ascent of K2 on July 31, 1954. Founder of Alibaba Group Jack Ma Alva did not make any appearances after Chinese authorities cracked down on his business empire. Zach's absence fueled speculation over his whereabouts. According to local government media, Jack met 100 rural teachers in China via a video conference on Wednesday. Jack addressed the teachers as part of one of his charity foundation initiatives. The event, which held annually, is usually hosted in the resort city of Sanya. However, it was held online this year because of COVID-19 pandemic. His business empire, Alibaba's share earns 5% on Hong Kong Stock Exchange on the news. Newly elected U.S. President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris are taking oath of position and secrecy today. All 50 states in the United States have been on high alert for possible violence during oath-taking ceremony, considering violent activities done by the Republican Party supporters on Capitol Hill on January 6. It has been a tradition for a newly elected president to be sworn in 2020. This time, Joseph R. Biden Jr. of the Democratic Party, Joe Biden, will be sworn in as the 46th president tonight at 10:45 p.m. at Capitol Hill. 80% of the ceremony is being done virtually this year due to corona epidemic. Ceremony is said to be attended by former President George W. Bush, Laura Bush, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, Bill Clinton, and Hillary Clinton. Russian President Vladimir Putin drowned in a swimming pool near the capital Moscow on Tuesday in -14 degrees Celsius. A photo of Putin drowning in frozen water was posted on the president's official Twitter. Putin dived into the frozen pool 3 times. A video of it has been shown on a local Russian TV channels. Putin was following the rites of a devout Christian. Epiphany is observed by devout Christians to remember Jesus. This dive is considered very sacred. Putin grew up in a communist regime, but as president, he remains a devout Christian. On the occasion of Epiphany, people traditionally go to a nearby river, a lake, and dive into the icy water. A Thai woman has been sentenced to prison for 43 years for defaming the royal family. It has been known as the country's harshest ever sentence for insulting the monarchy. The former civil servant known as An Chan posted audio clips from a podcast on social media. The 63-year-old said she has simply shared the audio files and had not commented on the content. Thailand's Lese Majesty law, which forbids any insult to the monarchy, is among the strictest in the world. After a 3-year break, Thailand revived the controversial law late last year in an attempt to curb months of anti-government protests, with demonstrations demanding changes to the monarchy. Audi is teaming up with China's oldest car maker FAW to produce luxury electric vehicles. FAW, China's third largest car maker, is trying to gain ground in the world's largest electric car market against domestic competitors like Geely and SAIC. The new joint venture factory will build fully electric Audi models. The 4.6 billion facility is set to open in 2024 in Chongqing in China's northeast. The German luxury brand wants electric vehicles to make up 1/3 of its sales in China by 2025. Audi and its owner Volkswagen will own a 60% stake in the joint venture, while FAW will own 40%. FAW has sold more than 3 million units in 2020, including 200,000 of its premium Hongqi branded cars. The company plans to electrify most of its Hongqi models by 2025. This is all for now. We'll be back with more news and updates. Till then, keep watching Dharma Television for peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. May all the sentient beings be at peace. Stay safe.